Hey, what's going on, everybody? How's it going? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. What's up? What's up? Should wave. What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Da, da, da. We're good. I made sure everything was set up before we started, right? So I didn't have to deal with anything happening. Ay, ay, ay. How's everybody doing? What's up, 5 Yen? Matthias, Omen, Amir, Enryu, NW, Kiera, Deviles, Sarah, CM, Plant, Omen. I said Omen. It doesn't matter. Matthias again. What's up? What's up? Not happy Tuesday. Really? Another lockdown? It's on live, Amir. That sucks. My glasses dirty? No. They are. I just don't feel like cleaning. Excuse me. How's everybody doing? So I shouldn't eat candy. It messes me all up. Take this candy out of my pocket. Messes me all up. Well, technically, it's still the first because we never got rid of cases. Gotcha. Excuse me. I know my state, it was like the level, like how they evaluate everything. Like if it gets to like a 5.0, it'll force us to go back into a lockdown. And I think at my state currently it's like a 4.1, so it's really close, right? I constantly hear, because my mom works in the school system, like she's constantly updating me and my sister about cases in the school district and everything. It's pretty crazy. Precautions aren't as serious as they should be. I think that's all I'll say about that, right? The precautions aren't as serious as they should be. Quick recap of the previous stream. Woof woof. Woof 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 woof. Woof 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 woof. That's our recap. Woof woof woof. Woof woof woof. That's our recap. Here in Brazil, it's just chaos. That's sucks. Lockdown, they suck, but they're necessary. I don't mind lockdown because I have to cross mountains of fire to go to school. Aye. Best recap, nice recap, easy recap. Woof woof Paul. Yes, what's up, Raikage? What's going on? Yeah. Like I think I put it in the description, but I was like, in the span of one chapter, Yama went from just being a slayer to having two siblings. he went from just being Yama to having two brothers in the span of one chapter. It's pretty. I was like, that's pretty crazy when you think about it. All right. Here we go. Let me get some water. We're gonna start. I'm not gonna waste any time, right? Not gonna waste any time. Fix the chat. Am I missing anything? No, right? I feel like I'm missing something. I also want to change the music. I don't want to listen to Reflection. I'll put this on. Why not? And watch the next song be Reflection again. All right, here we go. Here we go. 12. I need to update the layout as well. Let me update this really quick. Ooh. That's right. That's right. Um, 12. There we go. Make sure we're on this. Oh, I need the chat. Yes, I do. All right. How are we looking? How's everything look? How's everything look and sound? How's everything look and sound? Here we go. I didn't expect to see you back here like this. High Ranker Baylord Paul. Almost forgot what the cage smells like. Yama's third brother. Look at Lulu's face in the back. Luca. Ryan. No one said canine people like him would join us. Is he one of us? Who is he? Damn ears. What's up, Rugrats? Okay. Okay. At the same moment, residential area in the cage. Is that ghost? No, I was gonna say, is that ghost bouncing away? But it's not. Are we the first ones on the move? I heard Lord Yama's still sleeping. We've got to bring Dang Dang back before Lord Yama wakes up. We have to make sure the Canine Tooth Festival starts just like normal this morning. I'll go check out the Fang. We've got to get Dang Dang back. But I'm also worried about the Elder's envoy and his attendants. All right. I'll go check out the Slayer candidate. I wonder what he's like in person. I've only ever heard rumors about his skill. This is Jordan and Colden, right? All right, we're back. I'm gonna turn this down for myself just a little bit. We're back. I like that panel. I like that panel a lot. I like that a lot. That's so sick. That's so sick. Ooh, what's happening? Why does it seem like... Yeah. Have we ever seen ghost legs? Have we ever seen them? Just like the demon within me. Do they have the same eyes? He's got human eyes? You've gotten much stronger. He can talk too? But you'll have to get stronger if you want to fight Jahad. What? Dude, what's anything to do with ghosts is throwing me off completely. It's just throwing me off. We haven't seen Ghost in what? We haven't seen Ghost in like 400 chapters. And then he just pops back up again? Right? 300 chapters. It's been a long time since we've seen him. It looks like he has the same eyes as Bomb. That's what it looks like. They look like they have the same eyes. Same, yeah, they do. And what does Bomb mean by when he means just like the demon within me? Which one is he talking about? Is he talking about the blue one? Is he talking about the red Thrissa? What is he talking about? Let me continue. Wow, I heard you guys were having fun, but I didn't think you'd cause so much destruction in so little time. It's a good thing it's so late and no one's around. Well, that solves our issue of collateral damage, doesn't it? You're the Slayer candidate, right? Even Ghost is shocked. Who's he? I've heard lots about you. I'm the 8th in command in Lord Yama's army. My name's Jordan. We'll meet again. Wait, where are you going? He's gone. Did he use some kind of spell? Okay, so. Alright, so. Let me put on my thinking cap. I hated that in elementary school. Put your thinking cap on. I hated that. Let's look. And I want to go back to the damn, I kind of do want to go back to the previous chapter so I can look at the fight again. It's the last chapter, right? I want to do this. I'm not looking at the chat yet because I don't want to have my chain of thought influenced or interrupted. I want to get my thought off real quick. Is it this chapter or is it the previous chapter that we see a little bit more of their fight? Right, oh, I'm going past it. It's even the previous chapter before this too. It's really cold down here. Put my thinking cap on, boy. I feel like I have a thought, but I want to look at the stuff again before I get this big brain theory off, right? I want to look at this again before I get this really big brain theory off, right? Yeah, we're going back. Sorry, not sorry. I want to get this thought off. Even the chapter before this one? Damn. That's what happens when you cut away. That's what happens when you cut away. This fight's been broken up so much. Alright, so getting this off, right? I'm gonna get this big brain theory off. So after this little skirmish, right? And then getting I don't know. I feel like Ghost is related very closely to Bomb, right? If I'm going superficial with the black hair and the eyes, right? If I'm going very superficial. But it's the fact of Bomb making the comparison of the demon inside of him to then like being a wave controller of some sort and having this extreme power to knowing what Bomb is up to. I have a feeling that Ghost is like deeply related, like deeply related to something with Bomb. I won't go off on the ledge that I'm not going to go on the ledge that I think, right? Because I don't feel like having anyone tell me, oh, that's stupid, oh, that's dumb, you're thinking too much into it. I don't feel like having that because I don't feel like having my mood ruined, right? So I'll keep that one to myself. But why'd the playlist just end just like that? But I feel like he's deeply related to Bomb. I truly do. Here we go. We can play that. All right. Let me get back to where I was, and then I'll look at the chat. Right. I'll leave it right here. This right here too. And did he use some kind of spell? That's what it was. That's cluing me into this. That's what it's cluing me into me. Let me scroll back up. Here we go. I'm not here. Jordan Colden, yes. Okay, cool. Glad I remembered. For real though, what the hell is ghost? Human. Right. What are you talking about? What human is about his eyes? Bro, he talks too? What does that even mean? Gatekeeper of Hell? I do remember that from the anime now that you bring that up, Amir. Bomb, that ain't humanized, straight demons. Ghost is the only one to make the jump from season 1 to season 3 without appearing in season 2. Right. Like, Ghost disappeared in the middle of the floor test, right? Arthur. My theory is he's less like Marionette. I just press buttons on the keyboard. I press pause. That's interesting, Arthur. That's very interesting. Maybe Ghost is the 24th bomb. Same eyes. Arlen? Nah. Goodness. Maybe it's V zombified. Long hair, same eyes, V. Maybe. Maybe he's talking about the Blue Mind Demon, as you calls him. Okay. The Red Lobster / Blue Demon, I think. Okay, plan. Remember the Red Lobster? Yeah. The lobster one. I brought that up before, asking what the lobster was, and I told it was the placeholder for the thorn. So I let that one go. The Blue Demon, basically. Hi, Jordan. Nice to meet you. Jordan the bandana doggy. The bandana doggy. All right. Goodness gracious, Amir. I think Ghost is head on himself. For real. That's interesting. Maybe Enryu created Ghost? That's very interesting, right? It's too easy to connect everything to Enryu. That's very interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm running this back because I accidentally pressed pause. I think the epilogue chapter 1 of Ghost was Shinsu being created by Head On. Did it? I need to go back and read that. I can't even delete y'all's theories now. Mail from Jahad. That's what I was thinking. I feel like Hansung knows who Ghost is. Also means evil spirit. Hansung comments in season 1 when he's drinking coffee with Redacted that the name fits him. Got you. 5 yen coming in with the big brain. I believe Ghost is related. Yeah. You're wrong. JK. What's up, Mikkel? How's it going? Why not? I was asking a home man. Ghost is as mysterious as Redacted's past, or even more. Something we might. I think so. I feel like Ghost might be a major player in the future. He also failed the floor test, accounting on disappearing. Right. Interesting, Enryu. That's very interesting. I've never forgotten about those pictures in the beginning, right? The rules don't matter when you're mysterious. Maybe I just gave Ghost to someone else that was useless. He was there, I believe. I think he disappeared. He just in the. I see. I've said this many times before. If how I remember season 1 is literally, if it showed up in the anime, I remember the anime. If it didn't show up in the anime, I remember reading it. So if there's events that overlap that were in the anime and then the webtoon, 9 times out of 10 I remember what I watched in the anime because I've watched it multiple times, right? So the only thing I remember is whenever she got stabbed, he stood up because him and Rock were sitting there. And Rock was either trying to talk to him or was eating something. And when she got stabbed in the back, he stood up and then the cloak fell and he disappeared. That was it. That's the only thing I remember with Ghost. Right? That's the only thing I remember. Why are you starting in the middle? Okay. Yeah, one thing for sure, he used Shinsu Black Hole, and that's exclusive to irregulars. Exactly. Yeah. I don't think it implied death. I think you interpreted it as death because we never got death confirmed. He just disappeared. That was it. He just disappeared. That was it. Let me continue. Looks like it's just the two of us now. How about we have a little duel? I know you're a regular and all, but since you're still a Slayer candidate, I'll only use one arm. Well, how does that sound? He works for Lord Yama. Why am I using the mouse? Did he say his name's Jordan? He must be the guy. He must be that guy they call the fighting maniac. Look at the look in his eye. What should I do? Just stick to the plan? Bomb. 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 Why are we sticking to the plan when was it this? Was it this chapter or was it last chapter? It was last chapter, wasn't it? Why would we stick to the plan when Shibisu reached out to you and said everything is bad, scratch the plan? Like, I need to go back. No, I'm not crazy, right? I need to go back. Why are we gonna stick to the plan? Like, we're all scrambling. I think we should regroup and then move forward. I would try to avoid this fight with Jordan at all costs because we don't know what lengths you have to do to get away from him, right? And granted, you're restricted anyway, so there's no telling. You might not be able to. You won't be able to beat this guy. Let's say that, because for some reason, anytime I say Bomb can beat someone, all I hear is he's a ranker. There's a difference. It's like, damn it. So I want to. Where is it? It's not even this chapter, is it? It's probably chapter 10. Is it this chapter? I don't even remember. I just scrolled through this. I'm sorry for scrolling fast. Probably harsh on the eyes. Is it chapter 10? It is. I swear Shibisu reached out to him and was like, yo. Right? Where is it? I'm just looking back because Why stick the plan if you already... Yeah, right here. Right here, right here, right here. Right, like that's an unnecessary thought. I'm just bringing it up because it popped up, and it's just like, why are we sticking to the plan? Unless Bomb has a completely... unless Bomb has a completely different plan that has not been said to us, right? Unless Bomb has a completely different plan that has not been stated to us that he's doing, Shibisu clearly told them, we're calling off the entire plan, we're on the move too, right? So for us to get that right there in chapter 10, and for Bomb to just say, what should I do, stick to the plan? He just told you the plan was gone. Granted, I know you just got into a fight, but all right. Let's go, let's go. You want to win over his henchmen? Yep. Fang stealing is a game his henchmen play to decide their rankings anyway. Considering that, there's a good chance Yama will appear at the end of the game. He may have a bet with us, but he's not the kind of guy who'd go out of his way to make himself look bad. We have to figure out a way to win over Yama's henchmen before Yama steps in. We've got plenty of opportunities. Yama might not have noticed, but I get the feeling the fight over rankings and the conflicts that come up as a result are pretty serious. We don't have much time, but I'll try to find out as much as I can. Once the game starts, we have to win over any henchmen we run into first, no matter what. Once we get them on our side, the rest will be much easier. I know you can do a Bomb. Jordan? You like fighting, don't you? Of course, I'm crazy about it. I came all the way here just to fight you. You may be a regular, but when else will I get a chance to fight a Slayer candidate? Then how about you join me and fight Jahad's army? There are lots of powerful warriors in Jahad's army. You hardly ever get to fight any new enemies in the cage. I'm sure you'd like it, Jordan. Are you asking me to help you with the bet? That's right. Even if we lose the game, Lord Yama will have to help us anyway. That sounds kind of interesting, but I'm not sure about betraying Lord Yama. It's not betrayal, it's just the game. It may not be betrayal to you, but to them it may be everything. Right? Okay, who's this? What is this? What's that? What's that? All right, let me look at the chat. Who is that? Pipe already said it and everyone ignored her. I definitely looked over that. He's in chapter 78 when they all received their rings. I read it, Pipe. I literally just did not say it out loud. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I never thought he died. I just thought disappearing was going to show up later. Right. Anime implied that he disappeared to revive Redacted. So now how are they going to fix the mistake if they continue the anime? By just having Ghost show up whenever he shows back up. That's it. That is it. Just by having him show up. What chapter are we reading now? 12. Yeah, we're still in 12. Stick to the other plan. It's also far away. Doesn't matter. Yeah. It's not a mistake. It's an adaptation. They don't need to fix it. Right? Yeah, right. He's a ranker. There's a difference. High pitch voice. I didn't think we sound like that, Kiara. My eyes. It's a ranker. There's a difference. That's I always get uncomfortable when a shirtless guy says, let's have a duel to bomb. Oh man. It's never it always turns up in an L, right? Whenever someone shirtless shows up in front of Bomb and's like, let's fight. High rankers and OP meta characters like Yodek, yes. No, we don't ignore you. We just don't pay any attention to you. It's a difference. It's like we're not laughing at you, we're laughing with you. It's a terrible comparison, but it makes sense in my brain. I do too, Amir. I want to see that more. Kara pushing pipes buttons. That's the same. What's up, Edon? Better have good relations with Yama's gang so that after the accident, more chances to get Yama's help. Yeah, Yama he is a businessman. He can be talked to, right? Is everything a game to you, Bomb? Right, 5 and this is Galactus. Absolutely. Oh my goodness, Purple Mike. Baylord Galactus. Pipe Dream starts deleting comics left and right. Who wants to go first? That's hilarious. Magneto or Galactus? That's totally Galactus. This piece of debris right here, like if you like aren't paying attention, it looks like the horns that comes, like the things that come from Galactus's helmet. Oh, absolutely, Amir. It's totally BS. Absolutely. Absolutely. I never cared for power scaling and didn't think it was a big deal until I started actually being active in the fandom. I understand power scaling. I never let it affect my mind, right? Never let so if I beat you here, then this person, like, I don't let that get to me, especially, right? Especially in a series like this where you can be as strong as you want to, right? But if I have a technique that can take you out, then guess what? I can take you out. That's how I perceive this series to be. Like, you can be strong as hell, but if I have some OP crazy ability that I have access to and can use it, I can win the fight. Right? So it's like I like that. Power scaling, like, I won't sidetrack. Who the hell? Is this who was inside the is this was this person in the box? You're one of the high priest attendants sent by the elder. He landed like he was a big deal. The elder? I heard the high priest said he wants to play the fang stealing game. I guess he wasn't kidding. Looks like the rankers are getting involved now too. One of the attendants of the elder's high priest. His name's just Ranker. Okay, we have Sparky Boom Man. We have Sparky Boom Man, right? I was gonna say something. I don't think this is who was in the box. I think because Michael Apple and the mysterious hidden person that stopped Rock's spear was in behind the box, and then there was like 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 people that were in front. I think that this guy is one of the people that were in front that were walking up to it. Hey, what are you doing? Oh my goodness. Talk about collateral damage. What the heck? The Slayer candidate is still a regular. You'd better be more careful or he'll... Oh, Bomb. He's totally fine. He's pulled the wings out. Where'd you get those wings? I didn't even know you could use wings. What? I've never seen a flying regular before. It must be because you're a Slayer candidate. I love this right here. I love this. He's like, I love this little interaction, right? I love this. He's like, yo, chill. He's still a regular. Like, you're bugging out right now, right? You're bugging out right now. I love that. And he's like, he's still a regular. He's flying, and he's like, wait a second. I'm like, what? I love this. I do. Ah, it must be because you're a slayer. I can hear this voice line being said by someone that's I can hear it in my head. I love it. Honestly, I kind of wondered when I heard a regular became a slayer candidate. Sorry, you really are different. This guy seems interested in me. What if I show him an even stronger skill? You may make this guy want to fight you even more. Hey, I know, this is a game, but he's a slayer candidate. You can't just barge in and attack like that. It's rude. Partial transformation. Oh boy. Second form. Green furry beast. What is that supposed to be? Because I was confused the last time whenever we see like the little balls. But what is his arm supposed to be? It's just, is that a tooth? Is that a, what is it? What is it? Right? What is it? Well, you started it. You may work for the high priest, but that's no excuse. It's got your attention. Oh my. Oh my. What do you think, Slayer candidate? This is what we call transformation. Awesome. Amazing. Isn't it awesome? Isn't it amazing? He must have been dying to show me that. I can actually evolve one more level from here. Want to see how much stronger I can get? Okay. That's all you needed to say. He's about to go in. He's about to go in. Oh, he rushed him. Okay. Damn it. Now's my chance. Ooh, bomb. That was fast. I want to go back to... That was pretty quick. That was really quick, bomb. That was really quick. Close that distance really fast. Concentrated Shinsu control skill. Slayer candidate. Blue dragon. Oh my goodness. That looks incredible. That looks incredible. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, he kicks ass. He looks so cool doing it too. Bomb looks so cool. He looks so cool doing all of this. I think that's what makes it even better, that he looks cool when he's doing all of these techniques, right? You can beat everyone as long as it's not Paracule. Thank you for that. Pretty good perception. Weirdness / manipulation beats straight power. Yeah. Priest? They have priests? Yes, Last Airbender reference. Effigy symbol is cool. I like the colors. I like the color. I like the orange and purple. Like the muted purple. What color is that? Is that what color is fuchsia? Is that the lighter purple or is that the darker purple? This is a Googleable thing. Color. God damn, I don't want to go to Google Maps. Lilac. I think that's a better that's a better comparison. Lilac. Right? Who the hell are they praying to? That's a good question, Amir. Who does FUG pray to? Do they pray to the Slayers? Do they pray to... That's an interesting question. You asking that question reminded me of something I wanted to say. I think I'll wait until I finish this chapter before going to 13 until I say it though. Finally, it's not a spoiler, right? That regulars can't fly. Honestly, though, people in this webtoon who would think look old don't. Right? Jordan is dope. What's that logic? Oh, it's because you're a Slayer candidate. I think, Rock, it's because of Jordan's either not as well educated in what it means, so he thinks a Slayer candidate is much more elevated than anyone else, and because he sees what Lord Yama is, and possibly he's seen some other Slayers as well, like, oh, he's the Slayer candidate, he must be fire. I think that's the only way. Jordan, he has a dude. Oh my! And he has a surfer dude. He does. He absolutely does. He absolutely does. He absolutely does. Jordan kind of reminds me of Kirishima. I can hear it. I can hear it in my head. What about Zenitsu? Yeah, I can see that too as well. I can. I can see that in Ryu. I'm thinking like tubes of cartilage from which leaves grow, but honestly, who knows? A claw. It was a joke. I'm not going anywhere. Fuchsia is a very hot pinkish color. Yes. I had to Google it to know. It's more lilac than fuchsia. You can't mention that series here, Omen. If you mention it, it's like nah, I won't say that. That's very controversial. But you can't mention that series, right? Priest can also just mean a clergyman, right? Yeah, absolutely. We're not talking about Sal. Let's continue. We're not doing this. Let's continue. What's gonna play next? Is it gonna mess up the vibe? It's gonna mess up the vibe. Like, bet it, watch it. Yeah. No. We can leave it. We'll let it rock. I'll let it rock. Hey, you're so dead. Wait, stop. He's a ranker. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! 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 Oh no. Did a little rugrat just try to attack me? What the hell's happened to the cage? Just stay still. He'll kill you if you try to fight him. Dude, they're shook. Excuse me. Hey, you've got the fang in your lighthouse. Hand it over. Who do you think you are? I won't just hand it over like that. I'm Baylord Paul. I'm Yama's little brother. Don't make me say it again. Give me the fang. Opening someone else's lighthouse, even a rugrat's, is a pain in the neck. Yeah. Am I starting to take my jokes back because he's very serious? Am I starting to take my jokes back because he's very serious? Right? Am I? We came here to wake up your other brother up under the orders of the elder. We'll let you have the fang, but would you mind helping us? We'll give you the fang if you kill this guy for us. Yeah. I'll kill you. Lord Paul. The Elder wants you to rule the cage again. Again. So Yama usurped him? Right? Whoa. Is that something I missed? Oh my goodness. Did that go through Kun? Oh my goodness. Did it go through or what happened? Did it? I hate his face. I hate his face so much. Wow, thank you. It's gonna end like that. It's gonna end like that. It's gonna end like that. Get off my screen. Did it really go through him? Like, did it go through? Did it really go through him? Oh man. Man, they took Hong out, man. I'm not mentioning it. I'm not mentioning it. Kiss my teeth. I'm gonna have to cancel see right, Kage. He has a cool design and a high rank Bromeji. His name's Paul. I'm kind of liking it. I'm kind of liking it. Not this again. Oh boy. Michael said excellent. I can't stand Michael. I can't stand him. Well, thank you. Off my screen. I can't stand him. I can't stand him. I really can't. Let me move to 13. Let me move to 13. I can't stand him. I can't stand him. No, I'll save my point. I won't forget my point again, but I'll save my point for the end after I get finished with these. Right? Because it's completely different than what's going on currently, right? No, NW, I'm not mentioning Sal. I don't, because it'll derail everything. I'm saying I'm not mentioning it. I'm looking at the chat, seeing all the Sal stuff. Not going through it. I'm not going through it. I'll save my point that I want to make until after, because it's completely separate from what's happening right now, and I don't want to take away from this. It's completely different. It's like it's involving stuff that we read like 2 streams ago that I wanted to bring up and completely forgot. All right. Damn. All right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All I hear is the oof. You know the sound effect? Oof from Roblox? That's all I hear right here. Oof. Oh boy. That's what I'm saying. I'm not mentioning it. You guys can all have your opinion on what Sao is. I like it. That's it. I like Sao. Do I want to talk about it? No. Sao falls into the same boat as Star Wars. I don't want to talk about it, but I like it. Continuing. Continuing. This man just woke up. He got... Woo! Ugh. You guys are just upset Apple was able to hack Kun. It's okay. Kun is dead now. Apple wins. Oh my gosh. I'm just... Dude. Is this done on purpose? Is the positioning? Is everything about this done on purpose? Is it? Is everything about this done on purpose? Is everything about this done on purpose? Is it? Is everything about this done on purpose? Is this done on purpose? Is this done on purpose? Is it done on purpose? It's literally the same exact pose. It's literally the same exact pose. Dude, it's literally the same exact pose. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Oh, that's absolutely crazy. Kun will probably die another 10 times before they reach the top. Watch by prepare. This is crazy. Kun equals Yamcha. That's nuts. That's nuts. Oh man. That's funny. Kun gets damn near fatally wounded every arc. Probably gonna have a stroke if Kun continues to die every day. Don't switch between the pictures. What, you can't fall into the same pose as others? This must be the dead position then. Oh boy, that's hilarious. Let's continue. Wow, you really killed him. This is an even better picture. This is an even better picture. Dude, this is on purpose. This has to be on purpose. It has to be on purpose. Why would he do this, right? Why would we get this? Why would we get this where you could just clearly oof? And then we get this right here, right? And then we completely get it isolated. 100%. 100% isolation. Like, why would you do it again? Oh, man. Keep the Fang in the lighthouse for now. I can't bother to carry it around, and I don't mind holding hands with the Elder's High Priest. Okay. Look at Dang Dang. Oh, I almost forgot. The heart. The heart? The heart? So is Dang Dang the sacrifice to bring back the other brother? And we're back. Blue Dragon. Whoa, that was awesome. You're definitely not an ordinary regular. Thumbs up. That was a 10 out of 10. Thank you. There are all different kinds of people outside the cage just like me. Just like you told me, excuse me. Yes, I think he's almost in. He might actually join us. With that much power and you're still a C rank regular. What's going on? This man's name's really Ranker? Have you not caught the Slayer candidate yet? My apologies, High Priest. I haven't. There's a problem. It seems like Baylord Paul got in here somehow. Things have changed. Things have changed. You don't have to hide your identity. Oh. 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 Okay. All right. So we're just gonna get naked. We don't have to hide our identities anymore, so that just means get naked now. Okay. Did he just transform? Is that a claw? You see how big that claw is? That's a claw. Residential area in the cage. I said hurry up. Something must have happened to Coon. He's not answering. We have to hurry. Then I should pick up more speed. He's gone. What? Yo, he's gone. You just can't leave me behind. His Shinsu boost got stronger lately. What the? Is someone there? Who is it? I know you're there. Reveal yourself. Quattro. You caught me. So you are a scout. I was told to catch you silently. But it seems like you want to play with fire, huh? I'm just peeping game. Why are we I guess I'll just burn you down. That was a hologram? Yes! Shibisu! Deadly kick! Don't you think you were too off guard? I didn't climb all the way up here for nothing, you know. That was my deadly kick. That was my deadly kick. Hey, never keep your guard down. That's right. You never keep your guard down. I love it. You didn't see me coming, did you? You. So you didn't come back. You just knew that we were following. Yes. I knew we had a tail, so I pretended like I was leaving to bring you guys out. We're both scouts, you know. Don't you think it's pretty hard for us not to notice a wave controller and a fisherman following us? You're right. So what the hell are you two doing here? We're not obligated to tell you that. Plus, if I stab your friend here, he'll die. You do know that needle is fast. You do know that needle is faster than a sword unless you're from the Ari family, right? Go ahead. You do know that a needle. I knew there was something missing. Go ahead. If you don't mind me cutting your head off, then I wouldn't stop you. You'd better stop, man. Although he is my friend, he's a total psycho. Who the hell are you guys? Who do you think you are, crashing my house in the middle of the night like this? This man just came out wanting to protect his house. That's it. Run. Stop right there, you bastards. Oh, man. Is it because they've been through so many fights between the leaders that the residents here are so tough? Well, technically, we did break down his house. You did. By we, I mean you guys. So why are you guys here? You guys aren't even canine people. Well, I am a human, but also half a canine person. I was raised by one since I was very little. Not many people know this about Not many people know about this, but there are canine people who were thrown out and now living in shadows. Wow. I was helping them come back to the cage. There will be a coup in this cage very soon. I won't say it. What, are you serious? Yes, Yama used to have 2 brothers. All 3 fought to become the ruler, but Yama was supported by his gang and became the ruler. Afterwards, he locked his older brother in the cage and kicked out his younger brother. I was raised by the younger brother's henchmen. They were always looking for a chance to make a revenge. But the cage is completely shielded and its location keeps changing, so it was difficult to break in. The entrance code and the location changes every day. The code and location will be delivered in a particular way to a very few visitors, and it's never even leaked to an insider. I wasn't ready to read this much. I'll be honest. I'll look dead at you guys. I wasn't ready to read this much. I totally wasn't. Totally wasn't. Even the location delivered to the visitor is not accurate. It's almost impossible to pinpoint the exact location. But I got Mad Dog from FUG on my side and figured out the code and the location. His angel was always in charge of delivering the information about the cage to the Mad Dog. Based on that, I slipped in here first and found out about the cage. Excuse me. Baylord Paul and his party were long before ready to get in here. They even have some supports. When they come in, there will be a war over who's going to become the ruler. Alright. Okay, let me go up. Let me go up. I wasn't expecting this at all. This came out of nowhere. This came out of nowhere. If you can't laugh at the characters you like, then you really can't. Can you really call yourself a fan? I agree. I agree. What's up, Matherios? What's going on? How are you? This should make the meme of "Are you winning, son?" with the coon. 5 yen. What's up, Andriana? How are you? How foreboding. That's why I'm not really mad when he started laughing. I didn't expect to laugh. It really caught me off guard. Is it sad? Not really. It's not. It's not sad. Season 3 equals muscles, right? Mr. Krabs. The first... Goodness gracious. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Bomb? Tower of Abs. Season 3 equals furries. So why are Quantro and Cheng doing this? Yeah, like why are they doing this? I would like to know. I think we kind of get it. Right? So it's like, why are you guys here? The Tower of Betrayal strikes again. You're absolutely right. Deadly kick. Hots pulls the Uno reverse. So it was a trap. Always has been. Wait, I wasn't live. That's funny, Omen. Wait, I wasn't live and didn't notice it. That was funny. That was really funny. This picture out of context looks like some British teens running for their lives because they pissed off their flight. Oh boy. In the background. BRB, RBR. Lots of it, how romantic. That's how I feel every time there's an explanation for the rules of a game, right? We got to this and I got here and I'm like, okay, I thought like right here we're gonna cut back, and then I seen these speech bubbles. I was like, I didn't sign up for this. Why are we reading this much right now? What's up, Das? What's up? What's up? What's up? After the dollar show, if I remember, After the dollar show, Chang took a white mirror took a white mirror with Elliot, an angel. I don't even wow, I don't even remember. Wow, I don't even remember. What's up, Walgav? How are you? Not enough likes on these videos. I have some free time. I'm gonna thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you. But yeah, I totally wasn't expecting this. Oh, it did? Okay. Okay, I saw it. If he took the heavenly white mirror, I've never, like, was it the other day that I was like, what happened to the heavenly white mirror? Like, I was thinking to myself, and I was like, I don't know, and I just let it go. Like, the last I remember of the heavenly white mirror was when Vicente was around. Let's continue. All right, we're back. What is this? What is that? What just happened? One of the attendants the high priest brought with him transformed? You seem surprised. He's taking the helmet off. Canine person. Brother, put the helmet back on. How? Brother, so you really are a canine person. But all canine people must be in the cage. You were tricked by Yama. Yes, you guys who were in the cage kicked us out and put us in hell. What is this? I'm still trying to figure out what the hell is this transformed arm. What is it? Bastard. Slayer candidate. Yes? Can you draw his attention for a moment? I would like to catch him alive. I know how to. But I need some time to use that skill. I'll prepare the spear. Can you be the fisherman for at least 10 seconds? I'm sure you could do that. Okay. Get ready, Slayer candidate. I need to concentrate. I have to do this in one shot. That looks so dope. That looks freaking incredible. That looks so clean. I like that. I like that a lot. What is that? Woof. That's not Coon, is it? That is Coon. Because that's Coon's face. Is he gonna be revived by the flame again? Oh no. Oh no. No. Ah! The magic of the autofocus, right? That mistake with Chang's eye still bothers me. Nope, Chang took it. Okay. 2 OP items just vanished in this webtoon. Right, well God. Anak suffered the character trope known as irrelevancy. First, Man Barondena. I thought it was Maron. I don't remember. Yeah, the bag is just gone, right? The bag is just gone. I think Anak will be relevant again when that red thing that Ren mentioned comes back to the story. I think so. Immortal Coon. Ow! Plot MacGuffin. Absolutely. I think it's crazy if... Ooh, well, you took the words right out of my mouth. Phoenix down. I think it's crazy if Coon's gonna have an unlimited supply of Phoenix downs on him, so he could just be a punching bag. Well, Coon stole almost everything from me, so karma. Bro, why leave it here? I don't like looking at Coon like this. He's coming back to life. Don't worry. I believe Coon will be giving the flame to you next time she appears. Man, Baron Denna. Wait a minute, guys. I literally said it. And I said it out loud, too. This man has a permanent Phoenix down in his possession. Permanent Phoenix down. So we are behind you. So yeah. By how much? So I need someone type something in the chat. I'll read it and then you'll see how long it takes for me to read it. I'll read it exactly when it comes in. Raikage just put in eyes, lips, and more eyes. He did it again with tongue this time. Big PP energy. Coon's abs next chapter because his shirt is damaged. What's up? What's up, Diego? 13 seconds. Okay. That's not too bad, is it? I don't know if I like 13 seconds. Sorry, Pipe. NW already got the verdict in. I'm not reading it. I want to keep reading, but I have to go do something. I want to keep reading, but I have to go do something. I hate it. I hate it. Oh, I hate it so much. Okay, so the thing I wanted to mention, I wanted to mention just something I thought of, right? And how just my chain of thought and how I'm trying to how I've been like processing things, just a specific story point involving Bomb and like his dealings with FUG, right? So the one thing I wanted to like ask first before I go forward in my chain of thought, because if the answer isn't what I think it is, then it'll completely I'll completely let this thought go, right? 100% will let it go. But I wanted to ask the organization that Arlen and V created when they ran off, is that FUG? Is that FUG? That is, right? Because isn't Luslek one of V's hench? Like, he was under V when they were climbing the tower, right? So is that the same organization? Because if it's not, I'm gonna let my thought go, right? I'm gonna let it go. Like, it won't even like matter to bring it up because it's completely irrelevant, right? It is. Hopefully, I assume, supposedly, yeah. According to Garum, yes. Okay, so what I've been thinking, right? Because of everything that It's only assumptions, not 100% fact. Okay. So I'm asking that because what I was like thinking about this, like as I was laying in bed, like maybe 2 or 3 days ago. It was like over the weekend, and I was just thinking of like, because there's like a really big like story point of like what FUG is to Bomb, right? What it is to Bomb, what it's done to him, what the people in FUG have done to him, right? What they've done to him, how he wants to navigate it now, how adamant Kun is on not wanting Bomb to go back to FUG, right? Yeah, so it's not 100% sure. So this is what I'm saying is all subject to change. Just like how I feel on Garm's like explanation in Arlen's pocket. It's like what we have, I'll have it here, but I'm not going to lean more on this side or more on that side. Even though there's more on the side of Arlen's pocket is correct, because we've gotten everything else. We've gotten more things after that have proved that that story could be more right than it is a person. Like, you get what I'm trying to say. So I was thinking about it, right? I was thinking about the fact that I kind of like, I was thinking, I can put this up here now. I was thinking, because it got me to thinking about how, and it was a few chapters ago whenever Kun was like, I don't want him to go back to FUG, right? And I got to excuse me, oh my gosh, I got to thinking that for me personally, I kind of want Bomb to stay in FUG for the simple fact of FUG was started by his parents, right? So it would, in my brain, just how I would like it to go. Why wouldn't it be a cool story, and why wouldn't it be dope enough that Bomb was forced into this organization, right, by all of these people trying to take advantage of him, and he doesn't stay in FUG, right? And he doesn't stay in FUG because he like agrees with them, but he can stay in FUG. Like, I want the boy to become I want him to become an actual slayer. Like, I want him to move from being a slayer candidate to a slayer, and then work his way through the organization to then take control of it and become the leader of FUG. But I don't want him to become the leader of FUG in the way of he gets corrupted and the XYZ, and he like bends the way he feels and all of this stuff. I want him to kind of take FUG and transform it into something that it isn't. And that's a huge undertaking. I understand that I'm saying like it's a huge undertaking, but granted how time flows, I totally want that to be the case, right? I totally want that to be the case. I totally want him to work his way up to then to be the boy that was manipulated by FUG to the boy that works his way up to the top of FUG. And all of these people that thought they would never be a part of FUG are in FUG because of him, and they change the perception of it, right? Right? I would love that. I truly would love that. And then through the backing of FUG, and this is just like me, like future theorying. If in fact Bomb does join Woolhike Song, right, as well as being a member of FUG, because you know Yurek said he don't care who you are, you're welcome in Woolhike Song. And if he does join Woolhike Song, right, and then does become a slayer and does all of these things, X, Y, and Z, and he's a part of both organizations, and he somehow, some way works his way up to being the leader And then through his relationship with Yurek, if it doesn't get poisoned or soured in any way through him climbing the ranks of FUG, we can then create that alliance. So now instead of all these separate powers all over the tower that are going to be fighting each other, we can unite two of them. And it would be two huge powers that are uniting with powerful people in them. And then we can continue to go up the tower so we can fight Jahad even more. Right? I would totally like that. I'm trying to think of another series that I can compare it to. There's an aforementioned series that I can generalize it to that I won't mention. I was thinking about that over the weekend. I was like, I really like that idea. Only for the simple fact of if FUG is what V, right? If FUG is the organization that his parents started, I think that would be really cool for him to become the leader of that and pick up where they left off, right? I think that would be cool. I think it's destiny to be an FPGL this time. I think I'm just been thinking about this. I really truly do think that. Let's just make stuff up for the new game. I'm gonna move the king position, turn bomb into the Hokage already. Yeah. How long is Tower God gonna be? Do anyone know? I don't think so. I also think he might become the head of the organization. I got something in my eye. If Bomb can reform them, I want him to abolish the current establishment and start over from the ground up. Yeah. I like that. I do like that. Start over. Get the people that agrees with him and the people that he's come along the way that wouldn't mind being a part of this organization and the restart of it. Start over, right? Totally. Fried up Gus. Bomb can reform, but not totally ripping it to shreds first. Right. But FUG and Wolik Song have opposite goals. Right, but I think I totally was I brought that up of bringing them together for the sole fact of if Bomb and Yurek's relationship don't sour, and if it somehow can be even strengthened, or even if Bomb could somehow talk to Yurek in a way that no one else has. Right? If Bomb can talk to Yurek in a way that no one else has, right? And somehow they can come see eye to eye, or they can do they can do something. Like, their relationship is capable of anything because of the infatuation that Yurek has with him. Alright? And if also, honestly, Bomb could totally spin that to get Yurek on his side. Yurek wants to leave the tower, right? Yeah. FUG wants to tear the tower down, but who's like, the only goal for that Arlen and V had were to take down Jahad and continue climbing the tower, right? And Yurek wants to leave the tower. But if Bomb goes to Yurek with the information that my mother wanted to leave this place, even though she wanted to leave the place after everything happened, right? If she wanted to leave this place, then if you help me do this, we can leave this place. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Wing Tree, leave the tower. FUG originally killed Jahad and climbed the tower over 134. So not very opposite, right? And plus, we don't know. What if actually getting to the top of the tower can get you out of the tower, right? What if that's the case? I also have like this sneaking suspicion that like Jahad is totally painted in the absolute worst light, and he's done absolutely terrible things, and he's not a good guy, right? He's totally not a good guy. But ever since we've been introduced to this whole backstory and everything, and we started to get more about Jahad, I can't, because I don't want to totally just I totally just don't want to just side with everything Garm said through the pocket of Arlen, right? I said it back then when we first were brought to it, when it was first brought to our attention, and I'll say it now, I'm not going to 100% go with that. I honestly think that there is a play, there is a way, and granted, if people who are reading want to justify it or not, that's up to them. But I honestly do think that there's a logical play of I can't even spit it out. I'm trying to. There's a logical play that what if. There's a lot of things that point against it, right? But what if Jahad stopping at 134 is a good thing? Right? Like that, what if? Like, what if he stopped at 134? Right? What if he stopped at 134 because there would be an eventual end to everything? Like I have that in my head as to maybe he did all of these things, but he made the complete wrong decision, the absolute wrong decision about it. Like he went about it completely wrong. But I have a piece of me deep inside just feels like I feel like he was forced to do it. I truly do. I feel like he was forced to do what he did, and everything else is just happening because of it. And he either couldn't tell anyone, or he chose not to tell anyone. He wanted to burden it himself, and he would rather everyone hate him. I totally can see that. I also can just see that Jahad is a terrible person, and he got super duper prideful. And he just was like, yeah, we're stopping here and I'm going to be the king. I can see that as well. Plot twist. What if Jahad capped the tower at 134 because things above the floor are monsters, evils that would kill everyone? Yeah, we're on the same wavelength. Hijacking the hell train and getting to the top of the tower is something I consider doing. And head-on is actually the final boss. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, Garm didn't tell it. She didn't tell us the whole story. That's why I'm not pulling the trigger. That's why I was so combatant whenever we were in the floor of death, and I just wouldn't concede to the story that we were hearing, because on top of that, in less words, this isn't exactly what she said, but in lesser words, Garm said that Bomb would be mad at her if she told him the whole story, right? In like very few words that I'm generalizing, that's what she said. That's why she only gave him that part, to give him some motivation so he could keep going. Who's head on serve? I shouldn't ask this, right? If you haven't read ahead, Amir, then it's fine. Like if you don't know future events, then ask away. I used to think Jahad was actually going to be a cool guy because of all the FUG and BS in the beginning, right? Yes. Okay, so essentially, right. And I don't know. I have this feeling that Jahad's a bad guy, but What if he's a bad guy for a reason? What if he's not a bad guy just because of pride? Just because of selfishness? Think about this. What if, because whenever we were getting the story, and it's completely glossed over, right? It's completely glossed over, but the 12 family, like the 12 great family, the 10 great family, well, it was 10 great families, and then it was in Arlen. But that group, right? That group, like, I'm still not getting over this. They invaded the tower, right? That's why, like, they forcefully entered the tower. And I feel like that was completely glossed over. Like, the tower was its own inhabitation before any of these people got here, and seemingly probably was fine the way it was. Right? It was fine the way it was. And these people, these strong irregulars, entered the tower and started forcefully making their way up the tower, right? Forcefully pushing their way through, and then imposing their own rules and setting up all this stuff, yada yada yada, bing bang boom, right? So on top of me feeling like Jahad got to a certain point and he made the deal with the tower, on top of that, I totally believe that, like, however large this tower is, whoever is because they said Jahad made a deal with the administrator of the tower. What if the administrator of the entire tower, right? I'm just thinking, like, what if there's like this, the tower was literally gonna wage war back on these people climbing, and Jahad made that deal. Like, Jahad was Jahad probably got there, right? And like either the administrator of the tower came to Jahad, right? He came to Jahad and was like, if you don't stop, I'm going to wipe you all out. But if you do, you can have everything you've already tainted and touched already. And Jahad's just like, deal. Right? But then doesn't tell the rest of them, because what if telling the rest of them means that they want to fight? They want to fight and continue. They were so hell-bent on climbing the tower anyways. I don't know. I can lean towards it. I really can. I can lean towards that. I totally can. I could totally lean towards that. I like the idea of Jahad striking a deal with the administrator of the tower to keep everything that they've encountered so far safe. Right? Where are we at? Right. We have two different, yeah. It's not good. It's not good versus bad. Didn't she say if I give you all the information I want, it'll ruin you? I thought she did say, yeah. She did say that, right, Kage? Really, Henry? Garm herself said she didn't know about conflict between the 10 great families that are in their clan. Right. She did say she didn't. She said that she doesn't know what happened or what the conflict was, but all she knows is that the other 10 family leaders sided with Jahad and not V and Arlen. So something was going on. What if he did tell him? What if he did tell him and these two crazy bimbos, V and Arlen, was like, screw it! We want to keep going. If we die, we die. And they're like, hell no. Right? That would be a good twist in Ryu. No spoiling the book, but anyone read the Mistborn series? I haven't ever even heard of that, Walgov. There's so many parallels between jihad and colonism. Am I saying that right? Colonism. I never really thought of that. I won't say more. Okay. Jahad has committed genocide, instituted slavery, destabilized the current government, and then called himself king and his supporters nobles. Right. Colonizer. Something I've always thought could be a possibility. Jahad's classic British spirit. I'm legit charging my tablet right now, so that can be the first book. What is the Mistborn series? I want to write that down. I legit haven't read a book. So last time I read a book that's not the Bible. And not school, like not a college textbook. When's the last time I read a book? I've listened to a book. When's the last time I read a book? High school. It's 10 years ago. 10 years ago. Mistborn book series. Okay, I've written that down. I don't think the tower is supposed to be ruled over. They took away the residents of the tower's hope of climbing higher. Maybe that's why the administrators are in a way helping kill Jahad, right? Jahad and 12 regulars, great warriors, first regulars from history of the tower. But what if they don't first? I'm sorry. I'm trying to understand. I feel like Edon's saying something very important. Jahad and 12 regulars are great warriors, right? The first regulars from the history of the tower. But what if they don't first in this? You lose me in the second half. I get the first half. You lose me in the second half. Yeah. Colonialism. Yeah. Yeah. They couldn't climb without an irregular, anyways. That's right. Okay, I'll definitely check it out, Walgob. Definitely. We can talk about how shady V and Arlen could have possibly been, but so far Jahad's still old style and status. Because he off the baby. True. Last time I read a book was high school too. I can't remember the last time I read a book. I'm there with you. I used to read this. I used to, like, if I'm going like in terms of school years, I would read like 70 books a school year. No lie. I would read like 70 books a school year. I have like awards and stuff like upstairs, like in folders. Like I'll grab it one day and I'll try to show you. Like I used to read so much and then I just stopped. I just stopped. There wasn't a reason why I stopped either. I think he means that there could be more irregulars above the 134th floor. Maybe. Yeah. Okay, I'm understanding what Edon's saying. I'm totally understanding what Edon's saying now, right? That like to our history that we currently know that they currently tell us is that Jahad and the 12 warriors, the 10 great family leaders, were the first irregulars in the tower, right? But what if there were other irregulars that didn't do the atrocities that didn't do the atrocities that they did? I'm pretty sure they really worked like the 10, like Jahad and the family leaders, like they were just going, they were just like, we know what they were doing. But what if there were like other really strong people that just climbed the tower? All right. But then that leads to it just leads, it opens up more questions if we go on that chain of thought. Like how would the irregulars have gotten through each floor with leaving the whole system intact, right? I don't know. Like, if you guys get what I'm trying to say, like how would someone before this big invading group entered the tower, how would they have passed through each floor, climbing and climbing and climbing and climbing, and everything still be intact? I'm trying to like process it, like how. Floor 134 and above is like the Dark Continent. It's there, yeah. It definitely is there. Dude, whenever you get that moment, see, I don't want to like go too much into it, but whenever when you get that moment in those chapters for Hunter x Hunter, and it's just like, whoa, that's pretty crazy. Right? That's pretty crazy. $70 books a year? Yeah, well, God, I would read like 7. I think the most I ever read in a school year was 75 books. And like they were like, each book was like the minimum 250 pages, 300 pages. That's the minimum. Like a 300-page book I would read in 2 days and go to school and play video games and go outside. I would then come back in the house and average like 100 pages a night. I read a lot. I'm telling you, it's like I read, like growing up and through my teenage years, I read a lot. More kind of unknown, right? Do the people inside the tower know that you can get anything at the top? I don't know. As far as I know, it could be a bossing say situation. That's interesting, Pipe. That's very interesting. The definition of irregular was created by Jahad's Empire. Okay. I just don't know how to explain it in any other way. Maybe they pasted and didn't change anything. Right. Here we are in November. Right. Right. Ow! That hurt! Another guess. What if Head-On's floor is the last floor? That would be pretty nuts if you if you force your way into the tower and Head-On's floor is actually the top of the tower. And if you just answer him the right way, he could give you whatever you want, but no one ever does it, so so they get sent back to the bottom. That would be pretty crazy. That would be pretty nuts. I kind of like that. Yeah. I felt that. Yeah, it hurt so much. Yeah, even Data Jahad said about Bomb, you came from outside. Right, he did say that. He did say that. Like, he didn't call him an irregular. He just said, you're from outside. Having a curly beard is the worst, right? I have like this little cream thing. It actually works. It stops my it stops razor bumps. It totally stops razor bumps. I used to get it all the time. Even shaving my head, it'd suck. Like, I can't clean shave my head. My head will turn into a crunch bar. Wow. Why did the focus do that? Why did the focus just do that? That's crazy. I'll link it in the Discord. I'll take a picture of it. It's up. I don't remember the name of it. I'll link it. There's a ghost. I like moved my head and it completely just went. Did it again. So, what is it? What's causing it to do that? I'm trying to figure out. I don't know. I don't know. It jumped again. Let's see if I can get it to happen again. No, it's not happening again. I'll link it in the Discord. NW. The focal point might be my hand. It might be. I don't know. I don't know. Focus is playing with you. Reenactment of Ron versus the Fly. There's so many moments that I wanna clip out for the dude. I wanna make an end of the year compilation whenever we get close to the end of the year. And that means I gotta rewatch so much. I have to rewatch so much content to figure out what to. Oh, it's gonna be so much. I want to do it though. I totally want to do it. But yeah, that was my thought about Bomb and FUG. It spiraled all the way up to there. It spiraled all the way to there. But it was a good spiral. It's a good spiral. It's 2 months from the end of the year. That means I should start doing it now, right? So I don't have to like worry about trying to get it all done. Oh man. You know what's crazy, right? I watched Your Lie in April. I watched Your Lie in April in the month of April, right? And I have this manifesto. I have this manifesto of a script that I wanted to make for a Your Lie in April video. I wasn't even doing I wasn't doing none of this. I think I was doing JoJo mainly on the channel. And the last time I opened up this Your Lie in April script was July 2nd. I started this thing like 2 months before it. Matter of fact, we can get an exact date we can get an exact date. Hold on. We can get an exact date because I mentioned it. I either mentioned it in the first channel update or the second channel update. I think I mentioned it in the first channel update. I don't remember. I know for sure I mentioned it in the second channel update because that one is a few days after I've started up this document. But I have this manifesto, quite literally. If I can pull it up on screen for you guys and show you it. Open, please. I can do this. Document file for Your Lie in April is locked in editing by... What do you mean locked in editing? It's open somewhere else? This is my desktop. Open a copy. I still think we're in 2014 sometimes. I still think I'm under the age of 20 sometimes. Still remember his thirsty face when he saved the swimsuit and Dorsey panel. If you find that, if we can find that stream, I timestamped it so I could always go back to it, right? So I could always go back to it. I hope so you just doesn't get burned out. I honestly, I feel like with webtoons, with manhwa, with manga, it should be, I think we should get the most 2 chapters a month, right? I think we at the most 2 chapters a month, or honestly, everything should just go to be should go to be a monthly with weekly chapters, because a month, like having a monthly with like between 40 to 60 pages is the same time constraint of having a weekly of 17 to 20. It's too much. It's way too much. Way too much. I think a weekly literally should be like the 20 pages for every 2 weeks. Right? 2 chapters a month. Because we actually want these creators to have a life. These creators make these series for 10 and 15 years and they don't have a life. Like that's crazy. Dude, there's so much to this script. This Your Lie in April. This Your Lie in April script. 1 page, 2 page, 3 page, 4 page, 5 page, 6 pages. 6 pages, and I just never got around to finishing it. What episode did I get to? Then I stopped. I know what I did. I recapped the first half and then was gonna spend the second half of it talking about how much I love Cowdy. You're right here. So it was open. Okay, in retrospect, 2019 was such a good year. If I'm being honest, I don't even remember the year of 2019. I remember nothing that happened in the year of 2019. I don't remember anything from 2019. Right, 1 chapter of Tower of God is it's if I'm being completely honest, the chapters being this long is so unnecessary. I appreciate it, but it's so unnecessary that these chapters are this long. It's completely unnecessary. It's so unnecessary. And for this to come out weekly, it's crazy. It's absolutely nuts. It's absolutely nuts. Like right here. This is the end of the chapter. This is the end of a normal chapter. Right here. Did he just transform? See you next week. That's the end of the chapter. And literally, we can start next week with this. Right? And this can be the beginning of the next chapter. Matter of fact, this can be this whole interaction. This is the whole chapter. Right? We could do this. This is the whole chapter. No, this is even too long. This is too long. Right here. Right here. This is the end of another chapter. Right here. This is the end of another chapter. And then you can do all of this, the whole backstory. Like this is another chapter. Right? All of this is another chapter. Right here. This is the end of another chapter. Right? This is the end of another chapter. And then this is a whole another chapter, this whole fight. And boom, it ends right here. Dude, this chapter is 4 chapters. This chapter alone is 4 chapters. He's given us a month's worth of content for 1 week. That's insane to me. That's insane to me. That's actually insane to me. That's nuts. That's so nuts. It's 4 chapters in 1 chapter. It's way too much. To pump that out weekly? To pump it out weekly, that's crazy. That's crazy. Like I'm thinking of other series that I read. Like I'm imagining the last 4 chapters of My Hero being 1 chapter and then it just coming out on a Sunday. And then we get 4 more chapters. That's nuts to me. That's nuts to me. That's nuts to me. That's nuts. That's nuts. I like that ending, Enryu. I like the I would and a lot of people would be like it's unfinished, unresolved. I would like if the end of Tower of God were we've killed Jahad and we've tore down his whole regime and his structure. We've unlocked the floors again. Now there's no restriction and you can just climb. I would like if that was the end. We never we would never know. Right? We would never know. Like never know what everything is. Right? So if we're being honest, there's no way that the whole entire system that Jahad set up, how would you remove it and not send everything into chaos, right? Someone would literally have to take his place and then just rule better. Someone would literally just have to take his spot and the entire infrastructure just stays the same, but then there's just someone that just rules better. That's it. Another king would have to sit. There's no way you could. It's too embedded. There's no way you could remove it and not send the entire all 134 floors into chaos. Yeah, My Hero is 1 week short, also black and white, right? Now imagine if My Hero was in color, 4 chapters. But like I'm just thinking of like how crazy the last 4 chapters have been, and that just came out on a Sunday. I wouldn't have pants. I wouldn't have pants. I wouldn't have pants at all. I wouldn't have pants at all. There's more to the story behind Jahad and Arlen's body pillow, in my opinion. I think so. It's either what they say. It's either what they say and Jahad was just obsessed with her, right? And she never liked him. And he was just kind of like, nope, I won't make that comparison because then I don't want to hear those jokes. But it's either exactly what they say of Jahad just liked her and she didn't like him, right? And she liked V and Jahad didn't like V because she liked him. Like, right. Just that. It could just literally be that. But what if there was more to that relationship than just one-sided? Right? What if it was more to that relationship than just Jahad liking her? What if there was more? Wang will stay behind. And killing Jahad, I think, is too simple for the Tower of God story. I don't like. I think like I can see us ending the story of like, and we get like the panels or the shots or all this stuff of, and they kept climbing and they kept going. But that's another story for another time, right? I can see that being the ending. I can see it being the ending. Because Tower of God doesn't seem like a hopeless series that needs to have a bleak ending, right? And I'm not saying that's not I'm not saying that's what you're saying, Edon. But I can see that being the end of, we don't know what happens. Another story for another time. If I cared to go explain it, then sure. Banana. I had hopes that it wasn't banana. But who am I kidding? Any candy with yellow wrappers is a banana. Banana. Incel Jahad. Exactly. Wing will be a checkpoint for climbers. Like, if you make it to 134, then you're really strong. Yeah, true, Yen. 5 Yen. We still don't know what Garm is hiding. According to data Edon, Jahad and V are total opposites. Can we say this? Or can I say this? And people, like, some of you say no, some of you say yes. Jahad and we don't know anything about V. We know nothing about V. But I'm talking very shallow. When you hear this, I don't want you to take all your deep knowledge of the characters, right? And what they actually do and where they currently are. But the first thing that pops in my head when I think of this situation is Team 7. Now, when I say Team 7, don't go to Endgame series and what all these characters, what they've progressed. It reminds me of Team 7. Am I out of left pocket? I mean, am I out of pocket? It reminds me of Team 7. Just surface level. It just reminds me of Team 7 and how that turned out. That's what you were thinking. I don't know. Rumors about V has most contradictions, right? Right. Gaston completely, like, absolutely hates him. Edon, like, was like, yo, he's cool. Yada yada bing bang boom. I have a point surface level wise, right? Like, surface level, it reminds me of Team 7. Just like how Naruto started out. Naruto liked Sakura. Sakura liked Sasuke. And that's all I'm talking about, like, surface level, right? Like, that's what I'm saying, surface level. I don't know where Jahad would even fall into that comparison. But And W, we're looking at we've never met Jahad that wasn't influenced by a Jahad that was bad. We've never met him. We've never met the Jahad climbing the tower. We never have. We never have. So we don't know what his personality is like. So it's hard. It's hard to say. Jahad would be Naruto. Again, then like we can only assume. I honestly feel like Wang is a parallel to Jahad, and how Wang is currently probably is exactly how Jahad was, a goofball. I look at Jahad and see goofball. Just how he is. I look at Jahad, I think of Wang, I see goofball. That has been changed by the events of him climbing the tower. That's what I think. That's what I see. That's what I see. That's what I see. Ooh, that's a good one, Sarah. That's really good. Add on to perfect for Naruto universe. The cooler. I won't say it. I won't say it out loud. I'll think it. I think you guys know what I was gonna say. Goofball because of the shorts. Literally, I think that's the only reason why goofball. I'm so lost. So yeah, next stopping point is 15. Thank you, Pipe. Jahad has tentacles instead of a QV. If we have this much questions in one chapter a month, I'll have 4 kids by the end. Hey, if that will keep you from burning out, because you don't want to burn out, right? You don't want to burn out and then rush the series because you want it to be over. If you could slow down your work rate, right? And who's to say? Because you could even give him like, all right, you only need 2 out a month. Who's to say he doesn't stop his crazy work schedule? Like constantly working as if the deadline was at the end of the week. Gets ahead so far to the point where he does reach burnout and could just take a break. But there's still 3 months worth of content that he's finished because he wouldn't stop working. Right? And then he could just sit back. And then he could come back. The chapters could never stop coming out because he worked so hard, even though there's only a 2 a month deadline. And he can just hop right back in and just keep going at his own pace. Right? That'll be dope. Jahad blind equals Naruto blind. Duh. Jahad became Hokage. Naruto became king. Blind react to Naruto. If they react to Shippuden, yeah, they're never gonna finish Naruto if they keep it up the way they're going. They're never going to. Naruto killed the baby. Wait. No, wait. It's a joke. Yeah. All right, let me get out of here. Let me get out of here. This stream would have been a nice, quick, and concise stream, but I had to get my thoughts out. I had to get my thoughts out. So, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. Everyone that's watching that's not typing, I appreciate you as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the likes on the stream. I'll be back in an hour. An hour and 15 for Fate Grand Order Babylonia. We'll be back tomorrow for Noblesse. I didn't forget about Noblesse. We'll be back tomorrow for Noblesse and Tower of God. We're doing 14 and 15 tomorrow. So catch you guys tomorrow. Check out the Discord. It's in the description. And with that, see you guys later. Peace out.